What is up with it, people of Fernando Food? Episode, I want to say 15, I'm not quite sure. It's been a hot second. I will give you that. But we're back in it. I just didn't do the episodes due to COVID, due to the lockdown, obviously. Most of the restaurants don't let you eat inside, so part of the charm of Fernando Food is to show you the environment, so that way you get a feel through the YouTubes, so that way it'll inspire you to go. But we're gonna still help out small, locally owned businesses. We're gonna continue to do Fernando Food. So yeah, we're gonna go to this small bakery donut shop called Chuck's Donuts. I believe it's in San Carlos. It's an epic hole-in-the-wall spot. Their apple fritter is insane, and I haven't tried their breakfast sandwiches. It's 11 in the morning, so we're gonna go and see if they're still serving breakfast. Maybe get a breakfast sandwich, maybe some coffee, you know, as you do. Classic donuts, American, can't go wrong. So here we go. Oh my goodness, I ordered way too much food as always, but we got half a dozen donuts, a breakfast burrito, and a croissant sandwich, if you may. The croissant sandwich is with sausage, the breakfast burrito is with bacon, and then as far as, obviously, I got myself a little cup of joe. Obviously, we got apple fritter, we got a blueberry, we got raspberry filling, Bavarian, which is by far my favorite. It's chocolate on top and custard in the middle. Chocolate old-fashioned. Let's go. It looks amazing. This was like a total of like 25 bucks or something like that. Let's start with this croissant sandwich, shall we? Man, it looks so good. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Ah! Oh my God. The croissant is like, it's perfect, dude. Guys, the croissant, it's so buttery. It's, oh my goodness, it's not like super crunchy or super soft, just perfect. Then the egg, on point. The sausage is actually more like sausage crumbles rather than like a patty. And the cheddar cheese gives it that little bit of saltiness, but nothing is like crazy overwhelming or anything. Could use maybe a little bit of pepper. The cup of joe is pretty standard. Nothing crazy, you know, your typical, you know, dollar coffee. But you can't ask for anything more. Why would you want? It's like, let's dig into this breakfast burrito, shall we? I ordered it with bacon, so we'll see what's up. I love the potatoes. I love the little bit of cheddar cheese. I love the eggs. Oh, the bacon is on point. For like $5, you can't really go wrong. It could use a little bit of hot sauce. You know, some tapatio up in there, some sriracha. But overall, default, pretty good. Let's dig into these donuts though. Oh, let's start with this old bash. Let's start with this chocolate old bash, shall we? Eat half of this bad boy. From what I remember, it's addicting. If you're looking for a donut that is not overly sweet, it's so buttery, it's so what's the word that I'm looking for? Delightful. It's so fluffy. This is the spot that you need to hit up. This apple fritter is like ridiculous though. Look at this bad boy. It's like the size of my face. But let's dig into this. The problem with apple fritters is that they tend to like over glaze it and they don't have enough apple. So, you'll see what the word on the street is with these bad boys. Their apple fritter is phenomenal. It's not overly sweet. You can taste the apples, the apple bits that are in it. So gentle on the palate. It's amazing. It has a little bit of crunch, because of the glaze, but that's about it. It's not tough. It's smooth. I think this one's called the buttermilk donut, if I'm not mistaken. It's almost like kind of like an old-fashioned, but with a maple glaze on top. This one I know is like one of my favorites. This one tastes like fucking pancakes. This one tastes like pancakes, people. I'm telling you. Buttery, milky deliciousness. Again, with their trend, it's so soft. I'm not quite sure what they do to the dough, but and it's not overly sweet. Again, the maple is not overwhelming. I usually get overwhelmed and I only want like 1 or 2 bites. But with these, it's like I'm gonna get full before I like get overwhelmed with the sweetness. And don't get me wrong, it's not like it's a hint. It's present, but it's not like, oh my God, it's so sweet, you're gonna get a cavity yesterday. No, it's really well done. This blueberry one. Let's see, look at that, look at that. You can see the blueberry in there. They don't mess around. It's not, again, I think they have their formula down, people. Like, usually when you get like blueberries or raspberries or something like that, it's just so overwhelming, or it's the glaze or the donut's too doughy, but god damn. It has like the perfect blend of all the ingredients to the point where you don't feel overwhelmed with any of them. So you get to enjoy, like if you were to close your eyes and just enjoy the donut itself, you get to enjoy all the different ingredients that were in there, like in harmony, which is so freaking good, which is not something that you can say about all donut spots, you know? Most people just don't have care, they just throw them together and then you order one, you get to go. It's like, yeah, it's a donut, but like these, they're amazing. We can't go without rating my personal favorite, the Bavarian style donut. Look at this, look at the amount. This, oh my goodness. They hook you up with so much filling. The filling is so good. The custard filling, by far my favorite, with the chocolate and the dough. I would say, because I just took a huge bite of the filling, that it is a little overpowering, but it's okay. The Bavarian style donut, granted, my expectation is very high. Not only because of these donuts, but because I always order a Bavarian donut, so I've been able to try quite a few of them. I would say this is an okay Bavarian donut. I would have liked a little bit more chocolate. I'm not a huge chocolate fan to begin with, but a little bit more. And I would have liked a little bit more even distribution within the donut. It's hard to do, but it's an all right donut. It's an all right donut. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's somewhere in the middle. Last but not least, the raspberry filled donut. Let's get in here. Let's get it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Again, I would have liked a little bit more even distribution, but let's try. Let's see where it goes. Pretty standard, but again, with everything that I've said, like it's not overwhelmingly sweet, which I really enjoy. Even with the glaze and everything, it gives you a little bit of that raspberry tartness. But it's not overwhelming to the point where all I want is one bite. Like, a little bit messy, but nothing too bad. I dig it. And that concludes the episode, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching episode 15, the reboot, if you may, the reboot. I know it's been a hot second, but hopefully I can do these again more consistently, if you may. Yeah, smash that like button if you haven't already. It really helps me out a ton. It encourages me to continue to do these, so hit that thumbs up until it's blue. And yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any recommendations of the next spot. Any anecdotes, any advice, comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, it'll notify you whenever the next episode goes live. And yeah, I'll be here hopefully, probably next week. So obviously if you're subscribed, it'll get you notified. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next time.